From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. But tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Raaaaiders Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Chiefs at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
The 12-yard line.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The coverage by
2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
15.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's blocked down, getting this one up to about the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And space tough to come by there, so get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll run it again with Smith. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? So who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And Mahomes will do it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown! Dante Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Mahomes going to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, I'll go away.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Mahomes will do it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Raaaaiders Smith from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll drop to throw. I had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there?
There he goes left side. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They go play fake. Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
123 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else.
Let's go. 60 by 60 by 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd.
Now back to throw. Will try and do this himself. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty, His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now here's Mahomes.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Mahomes will do it himself.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Bounds across the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second and 13.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass complete right side to Bowers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
Here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, Ginty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Cut 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
A run straight ahead with Ginty.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. 40 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
35. Raiders 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
For Kansas City. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Trap 50, trap 50.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Let's go.
On the give, Genty.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
165 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Second down and a yard.
60 Eagles, 13, Pioneer. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Third and long.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw.
Slant route, and he finds Thornton.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
We're back now in KC. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
2nd and 5.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make the play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete. And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, here's Genty.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
177 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Here comes third and the length of the football.
Here we go. Set.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
60, alert, alert.
Now a handoff to Genty.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 25, here's a second down and 4.
Down. Crack all 80. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do it when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.